If you're a mid-level to C-suite leader who wants to own your growth and figure out your next small brave move to achieve your leadership goals, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Small Brave Moves podcast, a weekly deep dive on how to be braver in leadership and in life for exceptional results. I'm your host, Nicole Bianchi, best-selling author, certified master executive coach, NSA certified speaking professional, chief bravery officer, and tough talk expert. If you're ready to become a better, braver, and more authentic leader, let's dive in. Hello, friends and brave leaders. Thank you so much for joining me today for another episode of the Small Brave Moves podcast. In today's episode, we're discussing how being there for others can make you a better, braver, and more authentic leader. So let's do this. Bravery is contagious. When you help someone else be brave, you often find the courage you need within yourself. So let's start with a powerful story about Colonel Jerry Schwartz. He encountered a young sergeant in despair, barely in uniform during a training event. And despite her disheveled appearance and clear breach of military standards, Colonel Schwartz chose to invest time and energy into mentoring her. He consistently called on her by her name, praised her efforts, and provided a sense of belonging and value. Here's what he didn't know, was that his support and recognition saved her life. A year later, as he was ending his 30-year career, he found a card from her that she had carefully placed on his desk. She shared in that card that she had planned to end her life after that training, but chose not to because he saw something inside of her. This profound act of being there for someone in need changed her trajectory and illustrated the immense impact leaders can have by simply being present. Being there for others requires that awareness and the ability to notice when someone needs support. It's about asking questions like, "What's going on for you right now?" and offering unconditional, non-judgmental, emotional support. This approach can help others draw bravery from you and find their own strength. Once I was coaching a female executive who expressed fear of being a disappointment in her next role. Instead of glossing over that statement, I leaned in and asked her, "What's really going on here?" This opened the door to a deeper conversation, allowing her really to explore her fears and develop a plan of action, which created a sense of clarity and confidence for her. Research shows that doing good for others not only benefits them, but also enhances our own well-being. Whether it's volunteering or simply being there for someone in need, these acts of generosity can boost happiness and create a sense of purpose. One of my favorite ones to do is just to send a card and letting somebody know specifically an impact, a moment, or gratitude for something. Sometimes being there for others just means being present. I remember I was coaching a C-suite executive during a heavy transformation. She needed someone to help her process the turmoil and transformation her team was experiencing. My presence was the intervention, creating that space she needed to reflect and move forward. Listening with presence is crucial. It means emptying your own thoughts and fully taking in what the other person is saying. This allows you to understand them so much better and provide the support that they need. And it leads to higher employee engagement, lower turnover, demonstrating the power of being there for others. To be an effective leader, you must be willing to be there for others. And here are some tips. Empathize. Recognize their situation and offer support. Empathy isn't agreement. It's just understanding where they're at and helping them find the path forward. Tell stories. Share relevant experiences that can provide perspective without taking the spotlight. Expand their perspective. Help them see different angles and consider future implications. Ask questions. Challenge their thinking and help them clarify what's truly important. Be present. Sometimes just being there and listening is the most powerful support you can offer. Being a brave leader means being generous and giving. By helping others overcome their challenges, you gain a deeper understanding of your own. I encourage you to seek out opportunities to support and uplift those around you. I hope this episode inspires you to be there for others and recognize how it can make you better, braver, and more authentic in leadership and in life. If you've enjoyed today's episode, take a moment to leave a review, subscribe, share with a friend. Until next time, keep making those small, brave moves, and remember, your presence can be the greatest gift you give. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Small Brave Moves podcast. If you're wanting to take this work even deeper, I'm here to help. From engaging in inspirational keynote speeches to transformational coaching and workshops for leaders and teams, page-turning books, online courses, and enlightening leadership development retreats. There are so many ways that we can work together to take your leadership to the next level. For more information, check out the show notes, and let's do this together, one small brave move at a time. See you next week.